everyone, it's Kate. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be setting up my planner for the month of May, and I thought instead of just doing my monthly spread, which we are still going to do, I would also show you a little bit of how I do some other setup in the planner, as well as take you through I can't speak, some of the kits that I'm going to use in my planner this month. So let's start with the kit lineup and then we'll jump into all the decorating. We'll come back to this pretty vellum in a second too. All right, so I am using my new sticker binder. If you saw not last video, the one before, I showed you guys how to create these like multi-purpose sticker binders that are getting popular and popping up in a bunch of shops for a fraction of the price. I'm using mine. I don't have it all organized yet, but I do have most of my May kits already printed, cut, and in here. There's one missing, and I'll tell you why as we get to it. First up, though, I have my May monthly, which continues the theme of these this style of monthly that I've been using in my planner. I did go ahead and print the events on it. That you'll notice there are a couple missing here because they were from April and I forgot to remove them and they weren't relevant anymore. So there's that. This is the kit we're going to use for my monthly, as well as parts of it we're going to use in another spot in my planner this month, which I'll show you about. And then I have all of my May kits here except for one, like I said. So let me show you what I am using in my planner in May. I'm excited that I'm like this, we'll say organized. I have nowhere to put this. You know what? It's just going to stay right here. So the first week of May, which is actually the week that starts April 29th, I am using this kit. Okay, it says only plans. It's not one that's in my shop because it's not fully my kit, and I'll explain why. These boxes were a printable kit from another shop, but they were standard sized. So I sized them down to fit in the Cousin, and then I used like the rest of the stuff is just my regular kit. So I matched the colors and popped them in. So these were actually from Pink Planner Shop, and I will link her shop down below. I just didn't take off, I used my sheet format, so I didn't take off the branding. So I'm using this week because I had a travel kit picked out. I have the standard size of it here somewhere. Hold on. I see it under a bunch of stuff. Just a second. Ugh. Okay, so also from Pink Planner Shop, this was the kit I was going to use this week for the first week of May because I'm traveling, but I didn't love, like, it's just a little bit washed out, I think, and I didn't love it. I was going to shrink this one down too. I may do that in another, for another trip, but I decided to go with this one because in the end, this kind of reminded me a little bit of travel anyway. Like the hotel room has a little setup, like with a little sectional, they serve breakfast, that kind of, this is a pretty kitchen, and the breakfast area in the hotel doesn't look quite like that, but it still had the same sort of vibe, getting ready, all of that stuff. So I am going to go with this one. It also has the shades of blue, which is, I think, appropriate for like the Texas blue bells, I can never remember which one it is. I think it's bonnets. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. So this is a kit that we're going to use for the first week. Oh, I did take the washi from the Pink Planner Shop kit as well, but the rest I just put my usual format in here. I did not print the last page with the page tears because I didn't have all of the patterns. I printed another one of these because I end up memory keeping on the weeks that I'm away and backfilling everything in afterwards, and I always need extra boxes. So that is for the first week of May. This second week of May, I am using this adorable kit by Tiny Little Tulip called Country Spring. It is a printable kit, and like I said in one of my previous videos where I used Tiny Little Tulip's kits, she is considering printables. So if you haven't already gone over to encourage her to do so, her shop group will be linked in the comments below, and you will see a plan with me with this kit. So this is Country Spring. I think it's so cute. I've been waiting for like the moment it would finally get springy enough in Ontario to use it. It still really hasn't, but I'm gonna go ahead and use it anyway. Hopefully by the time I get back from Texas, it'll be like the week of the 6th of May. It better be nice enough. So this is a very cute 4-page kit. It is super functional and I love that. I mean, look at this sheet and the patterns are just so cute. So very excited to be using this one. 3rd week of May, which is the week of like, I don't know, the 13th or something, I am going to use this printable kit by the Planner Shack. I bought this a long time ago, maybe before my Hobo Cousin even came, because I was just thinking I probably would move to a Hobo Cousin, and I need to use it up before it's like no longer spring, and then all of the summer kits are going to come out. So this is going to be for the, I guess, 3rd week of May. And again, lots of functionals to choose from, very pretty washi, and then some deco here and extra washi as well. Love that. Need a drink. Okay, the 4th week of May, I actually just have a Nerds the Word post-it note, which is appropriate because it's going to be a Nerds the Word kit. It just hasn't been released yet. So I am going to use Sherry's May photo bundle in my planner the 4th week of May. If you saw my cherry blossom spread, that was the April bundle from Nerds the Word. So that's the kind of thing you can expect for that one. But I know what the theme is and I'm super excited about it. It's different. It's cool. Don't worry, we won't be attempting any layering. That will not be happening. And then the last week of May, we're going to round it out by using one of my kits. This is kit 179, or I think it might be 180. I don't know. It says 179. I'm not sure it is. It's in the shop anyway. And it is just my standard current 4-page Hobo Cousin kit. Like that. So that is what we'll be using in May in my planner. But for now, let's get the monthly spread down. I am still loving these floral kits. They're still my favorite. This one printed actually quite a bit like purpley bluer than I thought the background was going to. And I kind of like it. On screen, it looks quite dark. It'll depend on your printer though too. I don't know why I'm measuring that when I do it every month and I made these kits and know they fit. Okay. So May feels like it's shaping up to be a busy month, which there is nothing wrong with that, but what am I doing? How do I normally do this way? Let me just turn this all the way around. Cannot talk while placing long sticker down, might mess up. Huh, okay, that might be my most perfect one yet. That's a nice surprise. All right, and then I have said this before, I do not use the date dots in my monthlies because I don't want the ridge from all the little flags, but I am going to use them this month in a different way. So I will show you what I'm going to do with that afterwards. I did it after the fact this month, but I use it in a different, like for a different format or a different purpose, I guess. So I'll show you how I'm going to use it this month. Oops. Oh dear. Okay. Good enough. All right, let's do our, so we'll just do our day to day. We'll just go, well, no, the first thing we're going to do is mark that this week I am in Texas. So I did mark it in my April planner, even though it's like only 2 days of April, and then the rest is May, just so I would be able to have a visual of it coming up. But I definitely do want to mark it down in here as well, since I will be gone all this week. I'm filming this on Saturday the 27th, so I leave tomorrow. I haven't packed, but that's not unusual for me. My laundry is done, so that's good. But, you know, before I packed, I thought I would film just 3 quick videos and get them edited and uploaded, because who needs sleep the night before travel anyway, right? Okay. No, it doesn't end. It ends on Saturday. Oops. Oh, I could have just used a 3. I wonder if I can get this whole thing up. Beauty. Okay. Put that there. We can just use another one of these. Because I am back on Saturday afternoon. All right, and then I have a 2 Texas thing, which is not, I'm not going to Texas that day, which I didn't think about. I just copied it from the month before. Where are my tweezers? So, wow, that did not print well. That's okay. Probably most of it is not printed well, or cut well, rather. Yeah, all right. Should I just put it like here? Maybe I'll just leave that one off for now. I don't necessarily need it. Okay, so Texas. All right, what do I have in here for this week? We have an admin team lunch on Thursday. Is there anything else that I need to put in here first? No. Admin team lunch on Thursday, I think. Yep. And then, oh, well, the first of the month is rent is due, so let me pop that down. Which now, oh yeah, here. Maybe I'll do paydays and stuff and get those down first, and then we'll work around it. I have not, like, from month to month, I literally have no memory of how I do this, so let's just... am I missing it? No, I have one more. 5 Fridays in May. Okay, drink. All right, those are down. Do I have birthdays? I do have a couple birthdays. Maybe we'll do those too. Sometimes I like to make sure I get the things at the top, like that I put up here, because things like this happen where I end up having to move stickers to make them fit. So on the 4th, May the 4th be with you, my my ex-husband and then my favorite coworker of all time have birthdays that day. And then my friend's husband also has a birthday, and I can never remember what date. It's the 24th. Oh, see, this is why we do things like this. So let's just put that there. Okay. Those are the only birthdays. And then I did also print my YouTube videos, like everything I have planned for the month, on these kinds of stickers as well. So maybe I'll go ahead and pop those in Those look like the end of the month, so it must be starting with these ones. So I need to check. I started using finally these sections in my planner, and I'm planning out my YouTube videos. So Monday the 29th, no, not this plan with me. When is this one going up? When is my... Not this. Okay, I don't think I made a sticker for this one. This, on the 29th, you will be seeing this one. Oh, because it's April. That's why. Wow. Okay, this is actually going to be on Wednesday. No, is it Wednesday? I think it is. No. Yes. Okay, that's going to be Wednesday. Then Saturday, oh, that's not going to fit. Okay, I'm going to put that on. Okay, I'll find a spot for that. Let's just pull all these. All right, and we'll come back for the rest. So 212 catch up is going to be on the 8th. Do you hear that little Frenchie snort in the background? Then May 6th plan with me will be on the 11th. So they're going to be, I think usually I tried right now to get my, like the current week plan with me up on Wednesday, but I was late this week. It just went up this morning for last week. And then this week I'm traveling, so I'm trying to work around it because I won't film this week. And then May 13th will be on the 15th. So yeah, so on the 15th we get back into the regular schedule. And I say regular schedule as though like I actually ever stick to one. I don't, but it is what it is. Okay, sticker organization on the 18th. I think after the 212 catch up, I think we're caught up on catch ups, or at least like as many as I can find now unfilmed. And then May 20th plan with me will be the 22nd. So then if I want more than one video a week, I'm going to have to come up with other ideas, which I'm not, like, I'm going to do a sticker organization video and then my monthly setups, but that is really, like, I don't have tons and tons of stuff to plan otherwise. Okay, and then May 27th is on the 29th. I'm not using 100 planners like I used to. Oh, and then I wasn't sure if I was going to do like my setup video and my monthly in the same video. I probably will. So I'm just going to call it the June setup because this one cut a tiny bit better than the other, but I think it doesn't go up until the 1st, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but that's fine. It's on here, so I'll put it on because I'll need to remember to film it anyway. So there you go. That's my plan for YouTube videos this month. That's exciting, right? Okay. I guess we can go back now to, oh, Victoria Day. Let's pop that down because we want to get the holiday in. So it is the 20th. It will be a regular work day for me. But then the week after, I think Texas is closed. Okay. Oh, it might, yeah, anyway, we'll get to it when we come to it. Okay. Let's finish out our like weekly plans. So Friday that I am in Texas, We have a company, like state of the company address. That is this day, which is exciting that it's happening while I'm there. Then I go home from Texas, and then the day after I have both tech team and then like regular just church. Okay, I'm gonna put that there, and I'm gonna put this catch up here so that I at least have it somewhere on the schedule. If it goes up that day instead of the Saturday, that is okay. But we'll fix it. All right. I think that's it for the week that I am away. Is it? Well, I have my invoice stickers too. We could pop those down now. I think I have one too few. Like I put them, oh no, because I put them on Tuesday. So let's here. And there. Okay. All right. The day I get back, I have a LASIK checkup. So I had LASIK almost 12 years ago, and it worked perfectly. And it's still good, but I do wear glasses again. And the reason for that is that I had a very bad astigmatism and it regressed a bit. I can still see without my glasses. I can still do anything without my glasses. Like, I don't need to wear them. My eyes just get tired, so I wear them, especially, you know, using the computer all day. It's like there's almost no prescription in them, but they haven't regressed enough or hadn't regressed enough to be able to have an enhancement on them. And you can't do like unlimited enhancements, so they want to wait until it's bad enough. So the last time I had it checked was 5 years ago. So I'm gonna go back now and have it checked just to see if it may be bad enough. I kind of don't think it's going to be, or they're gonna say we could, but then we might not be able to do it again later. So I'll have to decide what I want to do at that point, but I'm gonna go get it checked up and see. And then if it's not, I'll probably wait another 5 years and then go. Okay, and then on Tuesday I have a house church on the 7th in the evening. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, nothing. Friday, no. And then Saturday, Chloe and I have a haircut appointment. Here. Okay. And then Sunday, just regular church. Okay. Monday the 13th, I have the chiropractor at 8:30. So this is the longest that I'll be going without a chiropractor appointment since I started seeing him. And I'm doing it purposely. So I'm gone. I went yesterday, so Friday the 26th. I'm away all this week, and traveling usually kills me. Normally, I would set the checkup, like my next appointment, for this day, but I decided to push it out another week and see how I do on my own. I've been doing a lot better, so we'll see. Might be a very big mistake. And then on Wednesday, I am getting my Invisalign. Did I talk about this before? I probably did, because I've had a million dentist appointments and orthodontist appointments and stuff. But I had braces when I was a kid. They did great. My teeth were fine, and then my permanent retainers have broken over the years, and now they've shifted a bit, and I feel like my parents spent way too much money getting me a nice smile and a good mouth to let it just all keep moving again. So I'm going to fix it. So I had my scans done in April, like this month, and then I get all of my whatever aligners that day. So that's exciting. And then, oh, is there house? No, there's no house church this week. That's a break week. So church is the only other thing that week, I think. So the 5th is the only day that I'm on tech team for that day, and I could have switched it, but my favorite sound tech is on that day, and I enjoy bugging him. So I'm just gonna get up early and go do it. Okay, Victoria Day. So I started to say something earlier and then stopped myself. There is a potluck that afternoon at my husband's coworker's house. She did it last year as well, and it was a lot of fun. So I may end up taking a bit of the day off in order to go to that, because I did have a good time last year. That's on Monday. Tuesday, there's nothing. Oh no, Tuesday there's house church. There is house church on Tuesday. This day. And then church. That's it. I did think about putting in, like, I've been filming every Saturday morning, and I did think about putting those in, and then I thought, I won't, because I do work my week, like I work that into my week a little bit still, so we won't do that. I think the only other thing I have to mark down is buying Chloe's June bus pass, which I have for the 31st. There actually are 2 things for the 31st. So one is buying her bus pass to give it enough time to load on. I think I have to do May's today. And then that night we're having, it's our like last week of this like season of house church, and we're having a dinner this night, but I don't yet know what time, so I'm gonna pop that there so I can pop in the time afterwards. I did print, we'll put in the Chloe ones in a second. I did print another chiropractor appointment because I'll probably have one this week, but I don't know what time yet. So okay, let's do this. So this is, no, this here, here, and there. Okay, we are done with the monthly view. I love how that's shaping up. Very happy with that. The other thing that I want to do, so I printed this sticker that says May 1 line a day, and I'm going to show you how I want to use that. So in my dailies, if you've never seen a Hobonichi Cousin, here at the start of each month, you get a blank page, and I've never used this for anything, but I am going to use it this month. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up so that I'm going to use these date dots and put them down, like make 2 columns here, and then call it my May 1 line a day, so that if I am not able to journal the day of, which sometimes happens at home and often happens when I'm away, I can at least jot down quickly like what happened that day so I can go back and journal it afterwards. So that's what we're going to do on this page. And what I did was I cut, so I'm going to use this long strip, but I also cut this one down the middle to make a very thin strip so that I can use that to separate the columns, I think. So let me grab this one. This should go like all the way across. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna put it like here. I might turn this upside down to do this part. So, is that gonna, yeah, that'll work. So, I think I'm using a line from the other page to line it up, but that should work. Mostly straight. And then maybe I'll do my first row. That doesn't look straight. That's not straight. I try so hard. It's just crooked the other way. I should have left it. Okay. That actually might be a bit better. So maybe what I'll do is start with my first row and then I'll figure out where like the middle is going to be. So why am I doing it this way? Okay. Best trick for monthly date dots. These also didn't cut very well. I don't know why. So we're just gonna do them. I don't need a ton of space, which is good because I'm not gonna have a ton of space. Let's just, I think 15 should fit down here. Oops. All right, I could have left a little more room. That's fine. I don't need all, like, a ton of space. So let's take this strip and then see about where we think it should go. Like there. Probably like there-ish, right? I mean, I could take into account this too, though. That's fine. We'll put it there. So, I don't think it matters which way I put this one. All right, before I stick that all the way down, is it at all straight? Oh, that's not actually bad. Okay, and then I'll add just a tiny bit at the bottom here. Just to make it come down past the 15. Like to the end of where that grid is. I don't know if you can see that on the video. My little knife. Okay, then let me put this way. Then let's get the rest of our date dots down. So hopefully that's about even. just buzzed. And I'm filming on my phone. It's on Do Not Disturb, so I don't think it can be my phone. And there's nothing else in here that would make a buzzing noise. Oh, I'm gonna have to extend the washi a little more, I think. 29. These did not end up lined up at all. Let's try to fix that a little. I think they just got closer together as I went down the sheet. I'm not fixing every single one. We'll do, well, you know what, it's fine. And then we'll add in 31 down here. And I'm not even gonna change the washi, I don't think. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go back and fix those later. I'm just not gonna make you watch me do it. So that is gonna be my May 1 line a day. And then I did print this little sticker here that I thought I could just stick like right there. There we go. 1 line a day. And that is it. There's one other thing that we need to do in here that I do as part of my monthly setup, and that is to put a pretty piece of vellum at the beginning of each month. So I've done it for like January, February, March I did. Oh, and I also add one in most of the time on travel days, like important weeks. Where's April? This was April's vellum here. So we're gonna do that. I have a pretty vellum. I showed it to you, or sneaked it at the beginning of the video. So I'm gonna cut this out and I'm gonna tip it in here. I'm gonna need to cut it down a little more than the size of the sheet, I have learned, but I didn't actually measure what that needed to be. So we're gonna eyeball it again, which I do every month. I'm just gonna get out my crappy paper trimmer. I have a giant good one, but for something like this, it's not worth it. So let's just, I'll trim this one right down, like to the edge, and then I'll trim a little off this so that I can keep as many of the flowers, of the pink flower as possible. And then we'll take a little off the top here. I am by no means an expert at tipping in. Generally speaking, it goes terribly, but I'm gonna keep doing it because I like the way that it looks when it's done, even if it's a bit janky. Okay, let's just see quickly if this is gonna be the right size before I go ahead and round the corners. So once it's in, doing this on the paper trimmer is not helping anything at all. Once it's in, it still needs to be trimmed down a tiny bit on the side. Oops. But just a smidge, and I don't care if it's not like perfect to the size of the page. I just don't want it to stick out. It can be a little smaller and I won't mind that. Okay, put this away. Grab my I have a new corner rounder. What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. I've had 2 of these We Are Memory Keepers ones, and they both have dulled out so fast on the 7, and then the 4, I don't know if you can see, but it isn't even, you probably can't see. I'll see if I can zoom in while I'm editing, but it isn't even the die, whatever it's called, isn't, it's jagged, and it doesn't cut on the 4, and the 4 is what these are, like these pages basically. So that's a bummer. But I ordered this one off of Temu or something. Oh no, Amazon maybe a while back. So it's just a 4 millimeter, but that's fine since that's basically what I'm using right now. Okay, so let's do some tipping in now. Yes, that is going to be beautiful. Okay, we need a gift card and a roll of tape. I think the other kind of tape is better, but I don't have any. So we are going to use what we have. And then it wasn't until, so I did my first few, okay. And then the next few were just so janky, and I couldn't figure out why, and I realized it's because I wasn't using like the book to actually make it stay in the corner. So we're gonna be smarter this month. Don't judge my tipping in technique. I just do what I can do, okay? I'm not good at it. I never intended to do it on camera. Hey, that's not bad. Okay. Yeah, I could have gone a little bit up, but that's fine. I'm not repositioning it now. My goal is just to get it in and have it stay in the planner. And if I achieve that, then I feel like I've done good. Also feel like I use way more tape doing this than anybody else does when they're tipping in vellum. I don't know how they do it with so little tape. Okay, that's in. I probably want to add, yeah, just a piece or two on this side. And one up there maybe. That covers the day dots, but it's fine. It's not going to get in the way. Okay, so now I have a pretty piece of vellum to start off the month. That went in a little wonky, but I'll fix it later. It will fix itself. So yeah, just a pretty piece of vellum so that I have something nice to look at between the months. Okay, so that's it for my monthly setup. That's what I do every month so far. It is not nearly as extensive as what a lot of other people do in their Hobo Cousins. Maybe one day I will be as adventurous and skilled as they are. It's not going to happen. But there you go. So that's it. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss future content. And I will see you all again soon. Bye, friends.
Feeling so small, watch the clock ticking off the wall, but tonight I'm letting it go, spend my coin for sure.